Hey guys, welcome back. It's Alex Subhuman here with United Pop Melbourne. Today we're continuing our drum and bass track. We're going to extend the drops and create some drop variations in the main lead synth and also some of those dirty reeses. And it's going to sound a little bit like this. So sit back and relax. Let's do it. Whoa, looking very tanned. That is not how I look in real life. Enough of that. All right. All right, so we have our drop. What I'll probably do is I'll just duplicate the drums. Creativity come to me. Let's hope a muse gives me a little on the head so I can become inspired. What I'm thinking is repeat the lead, so like the main motif. We're going to repeat that across. This will be the first half we've already done. This is going to be the second part of the drop. So we'll keep it easy for the time being, and we're just going to duplicate everything. But this is a variation on the lead. So that's going to need to change. I remember I had those blobs in mind, so I think we're going to add one here. The first thing we want is to add a very nasty little like into here. So I want to mute the drums temporarily. And cut back in at that point. Bye-bye. Yes, lovely. We'll probably, for the time being, we'll keep the chord stab and the stuff the same. Might just turn you off. Drop hit. 1. Label, guys. Label it up. Keep it neat. So we're introducing a new sound. Vital. Let's do a speed run. Speed producing. Of course, it's going to be a reese because that's how you get your out. You start off with a nice reese and then you do the processing later. Hey, look, I've lost my tan. The camera has adjusted. Fantastic. I've got a bit of a hankering for a square wave reese today. They have a very nice oomph about them. Turn that off, put you up. Let's put the bend up 24 too. Too crazy. Let's go 12. Keep the voices down. Distort the living heck out of it. Multiband. Distortion. Filter. Well, the only filter we use is the dirty 24. EQ. Notch. LFO. On the cutoff. So it's going to be a bit like that. Pitch bend will want to go up a bit from the get-go. Let's make sure it's on 50 and down again. Let's do high up. Yeah, we'll see. That could be fine, but we don't do fine around here. We do very dirty, very naughty, very, very, very long-winded processing here only. So, of course, we're going to slap on an auto filter. We're going to go to modulation. We're not going to go to modulation. We're going to go to modulators, LFO. Give it a little bit of one of these ones. Faster. Less depth. That'll work. Duplicate it up. That's actually pretty cool. Change this one to notch. Slow it down. Distort it. You guys probably seen a pattern in the way I make music, huh? One more notch instance. Copy it. Faster. Yeah, that's sounding pretty good, actually. We have taken a lot of the highs out intentionally. But we want to bring back a bit of... So we can use some erosion. That's a lovely tool. White noise. Right there. Yucky boy. And then let's go. Yes, perfect. That is the idea. We now need to make a variation upon this lead for the new drop. We're not going to go entirely new because it's going to be too jarring if it just completely changes up on you. But we'll keep the main idea. So give it a solo. We're going to have the same modulation happening where it does the very wide chorusy phase one. Dun, 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 and then the dry more, 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 more. So we're going to keep that style going. The first thing I always look to change to keep things simple is just the waveform. That could just provide a really nice, easy variation for us. It's probably going to be too easy, but we'll try. Up an octave. We've got to go more crazy than that. FM synthesis, of course. So we're slapping FM from 2. It's already there from the designing of the original sound we made. The initial prod. Oh yeah, too high. That has promise for being a bit weird. It's not quite what I want. Filter. Oh, we have the comb band thing going, don't we? That could pose an interesting option. Oh, I like the dun dun dun, but the... Hey, let's make you move a little bit, please. These are all the old ones. I don't want to mess with that stuff in case I break it. So we're going to put you very slowly on. I don't want it to trigger because it will go bump, 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 and it's going to move every time I trigger it, whereas I want it to be slower. All right, I am happy enough with that sound, but not the second part. I think you're very naughty in a bad, naughty way. Can we get away with just going back to this one? Or will that sound boring? Let's have a listen. Maybe. Cool. We'll change this one. I think I like that pause. Ooh, I have had an idea. This is a pitch down of... Maybe a muse has given me a little on the side of my head. We've introduced this sound here. Let's see if we can get away with having it do the pitch down. More. Is this a great idea or will it be an utter failure? We're experimenting. That's so close to being pretty good, actually. Yeah, okay, I do like that. It's not quite right, so we just need to change it slightly. It's too blah 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 blah. Can we change you to being something like a sawtooth down? think this could be the way to go. Maybe slightly less of this one, so less depth. More distortion. How are we going? Probably spitting out a lot of sub. I heard quite a bit of naughty distortion there. Look, you know what? I think that's pretty much the right idea. Okay. That's a bit of sub. Remember, we have the sub down here. All right. Thoughts are coming. This is going to need to change the rate for you. Oh, we're missing our vocals. Yes, excellent. That's kind of the idea here. I'm going to also want to change this vital reese here.